Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. It's Saturday, it's been rainy, it's early, I have a grocery pickup and I'm going to stop at another store to pick up things. If this is your first time here, my name is Renee and I live in the thumb of Michigan on like 8 acres, and I'm just going to bring you along for my day and give you an update on my canning plan for this next few weeks. And I'm also going to give you a tour of some trees we planted, and I have some pictures of the northern lights from last night. And so we're going to go shopping right now. This is my in-between pay weeks. So I try to keep the grocery budget on the lower side. So I have a little bit of a pickup, and then the one store has a 7 for 7 sale, and there includes like avocados and oranges and broccoli and some vegetables like that. So I'm gonna go check that out and pick some up and then come back. It's rainy here this morning anyway, after I was lucky to see the northern lights because the clouds were coming in, but I'm so happy that we did get to see them right from our backyard. I thought I might have to go like 15 miles up to the lake, 12 miles, but I didn't have to. So I picked rhubarb last night too at sunset because I knew today would be raining, and I have a nice box of rhubarb that I'm going to do some baking, and I'm also going to can. Going into Myers quick, 7 for 7 specials. So I'm going to be quick, and I have to buy at least 7 things. Mangoes. I don't think I'm going to get any of those. What is a wild twist apple? I'll have to look that one up. I'm going to get some peppers. Try and find one that's nice and red. Try and find. There's a good one. Okay, 2 avocados. So that's 4 items. So we need to get 3 more. Broccoli crowns, $1 each, up to 6 items. Up to 6 items now with the 2 broccoli crowns, 2 avocados, and 2 peppers. I like these for snacks at work or in the afternoon, so I'm gonna get a couple of those. Actually, these are on sale. Take 3 of those to equal 1 of these, so $2.50. This is the better deal, so I'll grab a couple of those. So still need 2 more items because of that switch, so I'm gonna go check dairy. They have flavored Chobanis, which I don't usually get, but Jim likes those, so I'm gonna pick out 2 of them for him for breakfast. Lemon poppy seed waffles. Well, that intrigues me. I'm not gonna buy them because they're $5, but I might try those at home. They have maple and cinnamon chip too. They have the bag of these on sale for $2 off, and I really like these. So I picked up that they were $7 for the bag. Ended up being $23 because of the sausage. They put it over the $20. I never find that sausage on sale. Now to Walmart to pick up my order and home to unpack and start all my Saturday stuff. I need to make bread today, and I'm gonna make something called French spring soup because I have asparagus, and I had this like 2 years ago at a church bazaar, and oh my, I'll do a video on it. In addition to what I bought at Myers, this was my Walmart pickup. I needed some vegetable oil. I just got a smaller one. I'm gonna stock up on some bigger ones, after I get paid this next week. I bought 2 Greek plain yogurts. I'm gonna make, and Laughing Cow light cheese. I love this stuff, but I'm gonna make buffalo chicken dip for lunches this week for a few days. So I use this in it and that in it. Potatoes, I'm getting low. I have a few. Some regular long grain rice for the soup I'm making. I have a lot of basmati, but I wanted to use this kind in the soup. 3 grape jellies to feed the Orioles. Some carrots, cucumber, leeks for the soup. I have asparagus that is local that I got from my coworker. Celery, butter, to make rhubarb bread and just to have on hand for baking. Vegetable broth for the soup. Some pita chips to go with the dip. My husband loves the saltines just with peanut butter as a snack. And then baby spinach goes in the soup too. Oh, and heavy whipping cream. And I love this creamer. It's English toffee. And I bought reduced fat cheese to go in my chicken dip. So, and then that's the Myers thing. So this is everything. Ignore the mess I have to clean. And this is the only bread we have left. So I'm gonna make bread, and that's rhubarb bread there. But this is what is on the agenda right now. It's putting this stuff all away. And everything from Walmart was $58. Oh, there's some rhubarb juice I made this week. That's the sunshine one. It has orange zest and juice and lemon zest and juice in it too. So I have a video already on that, but when I do the regular, I will make a video on that. So this is everything. So $23 over here, and then the rest. Let's go on a little tour of the backyard. This is the very back of the yard, and it used to be a pasture actually years ago. This is our pink lady tree that we just planted 3 weeks ago, and it is taking. We are so excited about that. Along the back pasture is a bunch of apple trees, all different varieties. A lot of the apples get eaten by the deer, but there are a few of the trees that we really enjoy the apples. There's also some white lilacs back here, so it's very pretty this time of year. Now, this is a red Fuji, and it is doing well too. It's all getting its leaves. And there's our peach tree. I don't think the freeze hit it. I'm crossing my fingers.
Don't think
but the orchard was in full bloom. We think there's 2 cherry trees that got hit by the freeze.
It wasn't damaged.
But we have like 4 cherry trees, so I think we're okay. Cherries aren't my favorite, to be honest, but I do have some new recipes I want to try. And one is canning cherry limeade concentrate. This tree was hit by lightning, and we love that tree.
Our cherry trees
but
are
it's
done blooming.
Not going to last much longer.
There's a few blooms on that one still.
This is a cherry tree. It still had blooms on it. But everything is in full bloom right now. In fact, today the blooms are falling with the storm.
And it has little red, dark red apples, and the skin is sort of thick. I don't like the skin on them. Do you just make an eating apple?
Now it's time to pick the rhubarb, and here's my rhubarb patch. That's grapevines back behind, and we have currants also. Usually the birds get the currants. We don't have enough to do much with. But this rhubarb patch is really good for us. It produces quite a bit, and I do have to pick seed pods off of it as they come up, but we enjoy the rhubarb so much in so many recipes, and I do have a playlist with rhubarb recipes. And when you go to pick rhubarb, you don't take a knife to it, you don't cut it. See, there was a seed pod. I'm pulling that out. But when you pick rhubarb, you want to go to the base and pull, and it will come out. And then it doesn't make the plant stop growing. It will keep growing more and more leaves this way. And I'm going to fill this box up entirely, cut the leaves off and put them around the plants, and they will mulch down and keep the moisture in. And it works out really well that way. And then here are the northern lights right above our house in the backyard. So that was what I did yesterday and then the night before. And today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day here. I hope to get this video up today. Can't promise it with my internet, but I'm going to try my best. And I told you I had a canning plan coming up, and I'm working on that. So this is rhubarb jam that ended up like a sauce, and strawberry rhubarb jam. And they are so unappealing that no one's eating them, me included. I mean, they taste fine, but you know, you eat with your eyes. And these aren't what we want. This just isn't. So it's just taken up real estate in my pantry shelves and jars. And these are important commodities coming up soon. So I'm going to empty out a bunch of jars. I probably have 20 of these with various things that aren't getting eaten. And I know now not to do like low sugar jam because this happens, and not to do rhubarb jam because it's this color with the pulp in it. The jelly is beautiful. So that's my first thing I'm doing. Then I'm canning rhubarb juice and rhubarb jelly because it's in season. And then I need to take meat. I have a lot of meat in my freezers, and I need to put it in jars to make room for what's going to be coming, the fruit and the produce that I don't want to put in jars, that I want to put in the freezer. So I will be doing that. This week, I'm going to have a video on French spring soup. I'm going to have a video on rhubarb juice, and maybe the rhubarb bread too that I hope to bake. And there'll be more things coming up. I have my menu plan, and I am making meatballs, and I'm using plum sauce, plum jam on them. They're so good. Have that Asian flair, and so I'll probably do a video on that. Thank you everyone for watching today. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.